Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and every day the Mariners play, you can catch a digital Mariners game right here on the channel every day, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the season. We've started May. We're into the fourth game of this month, and we are 2-1 so far. It was kind of a rough series in Oakland. We managed to score 8 runs in a game and lose, but the 2 victories were scored in that kind of weird, like 4 and fewer thing that I talked a lot about last season. We're starting a pretty big series against the Houston Astros today, running through Sunday, 3-game set. We're 2 games ahead of them. They are 17-14, we're 19-12, and then we have the Rangers, who are 15-15. They are lurking both in 4th place, not too far out of 1st place, and still a pretty competitive AL West, but they are lurking as the next series in this 6-game, homestand, Monday through Wednesday. Then we'll have Thursday off, and we'll be in we'll be on a big road trip Friday through, what is that, the following Sunday. Yeah, if you'd like to see more, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Today is May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. We are going to be playing this full game against Christian Javier and the Houston Astros. George Kirby is on the mound for us, 3-3 with a 2.27 ERA. Javier with a pretty good record over there with 3-1 with a 3.67 ERA. In real life, the Mariners will be wearing their City Connect uniforms, and we're going to try to emulate that here. Thank you to the commenter below, I believe it was AA, that said that they were in here. And I checked yesterday, and I saw them, but I did not check in franchise mode. There they are. There they are. Oh, they're looking good. Oh, yes. So we'll jump in here and do that. Capacity open. Clear skies open. I realize you can't really see that. Kirby. Now, I did not do a very good job at resting players and getting people set for this series to be, like, a good series. We're going to leave Cal Raleigh back there for one more game. What we can do is, I know it's a bit of a speed reduction. Actually. Oh, Haggerty plays left field. Who's left? Pollock? What we could do they adjust the logo too, based on the uniform you wear? That's kind of cool. We can do that. And then we can do that. And then we can maybe put Haggerty in. We can DH Rodriguez at the top of the lineup. I like Crawford in the 2 spot. A lot of righties in a row here. Tramel's been batting really well. I actually kind of like him in the 4. Can flip France with Hernandez. And then Wong is still injured. It's kind of tempting to throw Haggerty into left. But Trammell bats. Lefty. Shoot. He could play in right. Neither of these guys really need a day off. Julio Rodriguez is the guy that needs a day off. Haggerty could play second, though. We're just kind of stuck in a weird spot here with triple righty. You know what? We might just kind of have to bite the bullet. Tom Murphy will come in for Raleigh. Hopefully Colton Wong's not injured much longer. It's a weird lineup. I don't love it, but we're going to work with it. Ooh. Ooh. I was hoping that the athletics series, was going to be a kind of a get-right series for us, and it did not go according to plan, unfortunately. We did get a couple of wins, which was nice, but they weren't great. Missed some pitches, especially in yesterday's game. We missed some pitches that I should have had.
It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners.
Oh, cool. They fix everything? Wow, that's nice.
Chris, one guy having a big year.
Probably should have put Houston in there. Well, actually, I think Houston's City Connector is similar color to ours. Never mind.
He's one of the pillars of this lineup.
Why are you highlighting this guy? Get out of here.
You want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate.
Game
get him
number
as many at-bats
32.
as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And our first shot at the Houston Astros. I've talked about it pretty frequently throughout this season, and especially gearing up for this series. George Kirby has 6 starts with a 3-3 record. 2.27 ERA is pretty good. 35.2 innings. He's given up 40 hits, 3 walks. It's a 1.21 WHIP. Struck out 34. Hopefully we don't play too much bend but don't break defense, because this is not a team that you want to play that against. What I was saying before I interrupted myself was that I've talked about it a lot. The schedule change has been really great because we're seeing a lot of different teams, but we also have fewer shots against in-division opponents. Oh dear God. Good contact on that. Fantastic. Oh boy. Got to take advantage of these opportunities.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that's
another not great fastball. Fastball and the slider specifically, or particularly, those 2 pitches have not been great for me over the last couple of series now.
It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Oh, it didn't quite drop down the way I wanted it to. Can you go with a little cutter here? See if we can get it to bite back on the corner.
Fights that one away, and the count
that was a good pitch. That was
0-2.
honestly exactly what I was looking for.
Interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different
not
story.
Not a great sinker.
The ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Oh my God,
Here's
middle.
Alvarez,
and they just have
AL and RBIs.
every lefty bat you could imagine. Yordan Alvarez hit the game-winning home run in the playoffs last year against the Mariners. Oops. And they would go on to play an 18-inning game here in T-Mobile Park. That's a nice out. Not a great curveball at all, but terrific defense behind the dish for Cal Raleigh. And I'm a little surprised they sent him.
Most catchers are going to get to it.
Look at that. They even fixed the M in the top corner. Wow, they really...
Excellent job by the catcher.
All right.
He helps out his pitcher big time.
It's nice that it's all themed like that.
Two outs. High fly ball down the left field line. Trammell going back on this one.
Might be foul.
Makes the
No, it's a diving grab by Trammell.
Oh, you're holding your breath on that one. Sometimes you get caught in between. He stumbled a little bit, but kept his concentration. Nice catch to end the inning.
Trammell making a great grab over there as they just show the crowd.
T-Mobile Park.
All right,
Christian
Javier.
Christian Javier. What do you have on him?
6 starts, a 3-1 record, 3.67 on that ERA, 34.1 innings pitched with 35 hits, a whip of a little over 1.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the Mariners DH. Julio Rodriguez.
All right, feels good to be back home. 4-seam at 96, a slider at 82, knuckle curve at 79, circle change at 88. And he got me with the slider way, way, way too early. I mean, that's the recipe. You're looking at that tiny, or the very slow slider.
And a strike in there.
Circle change is a missed pitch right there. Gross.
I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Fouled off the knuckle curve. Lucky on that one. .76. And the 4-seam is going to top out at 96.
Next offering way upstairs. Left field.
Decent. I mean, it's a little on the early side of good, maybe a little under it.
Batting second, the shortstop, JP.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
So we will be wearing these uniforms Fridays during home games, and then we'll wear the cream
That one's in there,
cream uniforms on Sunday.
Javier.
A lot of seafoam
He's
green
really
for me
known
because
as
I
the
really like
starting
that,
pitcher
especially
that's
at
gonna
home.
get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. In the air, left field.
A little late on the 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
Calls it in, two
A
away.
little under it.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Slider is
Stands in now,
inside.
looks at that one inside.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Cut on that one.
And the count is 1-1. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Popped up. And it falls. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I mean, some of the hits even. I mean, yesterday we had a couple of perfect home runs, but last couple of games have had some garbage hits. Thankfully, mercifully, just able to get enough of it, or able to get just enough of it.
Here's Taylor Trammell. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And the first offering is not close.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some guys given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time.
I was
through the order
late
type of
on
pitcher.
that.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
God, imagine being that late on
Left for Seattle.
that
Scoreless
pitch.
after 1. Back here at the ballpark, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The second baseman.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And
Oh,
ball 1.
okay.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Nice grab by Moore.
On the field, the first baseman,
Jose Abreu up to hit. 4th in the American League in batting average this year. Hit on the ground to the right side. That takes care of Abreu.
batting 6th, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Oh, just
And the
missed.
first pitch
I thought that
misses
was
for
actually
ball 1. Singing,
oh,
this guy
Slider's
was a
RB.
shortstop
Okay.
most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out. That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now Jeremy Pena in there for strike
Not really
1.
sure what all went wrong with that that last at bat. I mean, the slider wasn't great, but
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. France
Okay.
takes it to the
No
bat,
problem.
and that'll do it.
Issue
the
a walk,
Astros
but
lead
it's
one.
fine.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
That's not the right logo. Hopefully none of these seagulls poop on the field.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Ty France. And he deals. There's the strike.
That's fine.
We
That's
call
fine.
that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the air, foul off first.
That's not fine.
Falls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 6.
Here's Dylan
Second
Moore.
baseman, Dylan
Late
And
on
one
that.
into
Oh, that
your
was
center
no, that was
field.
late.
McCormick makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting 7.
A.J.
The center
Pollock at
fielder,
the dish.
A.J. Pollock.
Strike one.
Fine.
Check swing, but he went too
Jesus
far. And it's 0-2.
Christ.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Real lucky to get a piece of that.
And takes low for ball one.
That one's all right. It's okay to be late on that one. Fouled it away.
Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
One's outside.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The right-hander gives
Look at
up
that.
a 2-out
Drool walk. After some garbage ass at bats. Able to get that shit together.
And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. In there, and
That's
it's
fine.
0-1.
That's fine.
Pollock off of first with 2 away. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
That was such a nice long at bat.
And that one missing low.
2-1.
There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
At the belt and fires. That's out to center field.
Darn
Flashes
it.
the leather on the running
Just
catch.
caught a little
And
too
that
much
is
air.
that.
Frick.
Mariners leave one. We'll
Frick.
move to the third with no score. Welcome back. On to the third inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Mitch Garver. Kirby back to work. There's the strike.
There we
Mitch
go.
Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Oh, nice stop and a slide. Onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
Nice play at first by Ty France. Kirby got over there in time.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Liner picked on the hop at first, and he handles it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's Kyle Tucker. Flied out his first time.
That is a terrible sinker. Real early on that one.
26
Gross.
years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. In there at the knees, that's strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
In there safely.
Yeah, he was safe. A couple extra steps there. I didn't know that he was going to get there. That's all right. That's all right.
Does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. Left-hand batter waits.
There we go.
For a strike. 0-2.
Oh, it just sailed on me a little bit.
Out towards right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
I mean, we saw garbage like that in yesterday's game against Oakland.
Check out these numbers. In 2019, he was the American League Rookie of the Year and established a Major League record for OPS by a rookie in a single season. 1067 was his on-base plus slugging. The 0-1. That one fouled off.
That was not a great fastball.
Season came the first Astro to hit a homer into the third deck at Minute Maid Park. That's an absolute blast.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Can't get the swing and miss that I'm looking for.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
That's to third. On to France. And they get the out on Alvarez.
So a couple extra steps trying to get the ball from third to first ends up costing me a run. And again, I think it's with a 2-strike count. We're giving up doubles that are leading to runs scored. It's a pretty good relay, or a pretty good first throw. The relay was pretty wildly off.
Suarez up to hit now. The right-hander back to work. That one hammered center field. McCormick going back some more. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Fuck off. Are you serious?
Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So the lineup flips over. Julio Rodriguez.
That's not enough.
There's a strike.
That was an anger swing. God damn it. The wind's even blowing out and I couldn't get that?
Today's game, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's...
Fuck!
Right,
God damn it!
Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And the righty deals. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
I thought it was going to dry. I thought it was going to fall away inside.
Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy.
That's a bad swing. Couple of.
Tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Damn, that's a real big miss. The Suarez swing sucks, and then the Rodriguez almost, like, no doubter, just 7.8 feet outside the foul pole.
And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again,
fuck off! God damn it!
Kicks and deals. Just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the
All
middle.
right, little 2-out shot there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez doubled in his first AB. That one's in there, 0-1. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. Got the back.
Bad swing on that
Strike
slider.
two.
Where
Shit.
do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
All right, able to at least get a piece of it to avoid the strikeout.
And a pitch.
Oh my God,
This
Sean.
one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Over to Abreu.
That was so
That
far out of the
ends inning.
zone. That was a
One
panic
left for
swing. I don't
Seattle.
know.
They're down 1-0. Back in Seattle, out of the fourth. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
And a pitch. That one missed.
Once we get past those 3 left-handed hitters at the top of the lineup, it's
the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis
I think
Chapman
all-
in 2019. Only Manny
all
Ramirez
righties, maybe
has
one
more
lefty in there.
postseason home runs in Major League history.
Abreu.
And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1, no
just
strikes.
do not have the slider. That is a perfect pitch, and it is just not where I need it to be.
And there's the strike.
Another 4-seam that doesn't look great, but I mean it's not terrible.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Thank you for the somewhat generous call. Oh shit.
Ground ball left side. Suarez. Low throw and he can't dig it out.
Fuck me, dude. What in the shit? God damn it. It's when it pulls it
Runner on
further
at
to
first
the
with
right.
one gone. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Good eye right there.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's too high.
God damn it.
2-0.
Righty to the plate. And that's down and away. Abreu stands at first with 1 out. Grounder might be 2. To Crawford for 1. And that's 2.
Just the way I drew it up. A 3-0
One out in the
count that
inning,
leads
but
into a
nothing
double
more.
play.
To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Astros 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 4th, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Taylor Trammell. The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed
Man,
hitter.
that
And this guy's got
sucks.
a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
It's a good recovery there.
That one is absolutely
Pretty
belted.
good contact, but I think it's probably going to end up being... Oh, just kidding. It's a home run. Okay. All right, Trammell.
It's his
Let's
6th home run
go.
of the season, and
Trammell
you're
has
level.
been
It's
so
1-1.
fucking good for me, and I love it. I love it. Tie game. It would be kind of nice if they fixed this graphic that's going to like the M. But whatever.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
I'm surprised that got out. I thought that was going to be maybe a double.
That's a laser base hit.
I'm never going to get that back-to-back home run achievement. That's perfect.
Down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. And that's in for a strike.
That's fine. Wasn't really looking in that spot.
Runner at first with no outs here.
I feel like he's been throwing his off-speed stuff more frequently. Got the perfect on a slider.
And look
Ooh,
out.
Plunked him.
As that one ran
Plunked
in and got
him.
him.
Well, he was right up on the plate, so even a small misfire was enough to send him to first.
Here's the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. And he swings and misses,
Shit.
and it's
Way too
one.
early, I'm sure.
Right here with an
Oh, just early.
opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
That's the pitch I got to hammer. Fuck.
And
Okay, thankfully he went inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air to left center. McCormick hauls
Not
it
gonna
in,
tag up.
one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Cal Raleigh digs in now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
He's been real generous on the edge, or at least the left of the right
I
side.
wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch. Check swing.
Bad.
And now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering upstairs.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much.
Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him.
I should have done. It's wide on the sides.
That's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ah, motherfucker.
Prince over at second. Moore on at first with two down. Next pitch is downstairs. This one
There it goes. There we go. You tried it one too many times, motherfucker. I win. Let's go. It took me 4 tries to get it, but I got it there eventually. 3-run blast with 2 outs. It's what I was looking to do with Cal Raleigh. I'm actually okay with that strikeout. How many times have I hit into a double play that kills the inning with runners on, all that shit over the last couple of years? Strikeout there is not the worst, especially at a spot like that where it's on the edge, it's on the inside. And I am very surprised that he fucked that up twice. He's able to hold back just enough. 422.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
That was a
Well,
That's
a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
okay.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Ball one there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
They got all amped on the home run.
Goes
Yep,
down
yep.
looking.
Fuck. Yep.
But the long
That's
ball
about
was
the way it goes.
working
What
in
the-
this
where'd that
inning.
sound come
Not
from?
once, but twice. It's now a 4-1 ball
It's
game.
been long ball or
Back after
bust the
this
last
on
couple of
show.
games. A solo shot and a 2-run home run yesterday. A solo blast and a 3-run
New
shot
inning getting
today.
started. And down the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys
We'll want to
with
be
good
real
speed,
careful
and
here.
definitely
We're getting
he has it,
to
but pushing the offense aside
the
for
second
just a second,
or the
Chris,
third go
it's
through the
the
lineup
defensive
here.
side that I think the speed factors in the most. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain
Can't glove it cleanly. But the throw to first gets
That's a
him
nice play by
easily,
Suarez
and
there.
that's the first out.
Been a little
He's
rough
done a
over
nice
there at
job
third
of
base
keeping
today.
the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ate him up a little bit, but
Mitch Garver up to hit here. That's through there for a
it's a nice
strike.
sinker in. Strike one.
Strike two.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That was
Yeah,
that
two strikes
bad?
here. You really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, you can't
wow.
really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
On the ground. On to France.
I am
And the first
shocked
two set down
that
to
that
the top of the fifth.
slider was that bad. Mercifully, it wasn't crushed like it probably should have been, but
2 outs, base is empty. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Misses off the plate.
yeah, a little
1-0.
early on that one.
And now 2-0 as that one missed below
That's your
the knees.
second best pitch.
The pitch. And he takes a strike.
Okay. Not really sure where that one was off, but
Next offering misses. Now 3-1. Kyle Tucker waiting to hit for Houston. The 3-1. Knocks it down. Not in time.
God
He's
damn it! Are you fucking kidding me?
Beat that one out, man. He was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if
That
they try to get
is
him into motion.
fucking infuriating.
at the plate now.
A couple of
That's
bobbles
one,
on both sides of the
1-2.
both sides of the diamond. That's a terrible fucking fastball.
Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida.
Even that, I mean, that's a perfect 98%. Fuck off.
Next one off
That's
the plate
fine.
inside. Now 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. They
There we
take
go.
the
Okay.
force out number 3.
All right. So we're starting
One left for
lineup
Houston, and
like
this
going
is
through the
still
lineup for a third time
4-1
here.
ball game.
I think ideally I think ideally you bring in a new pitcher. The problem is I don't have any lefty pitchers. If I had a better lefty pitcher.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
The lefty pitcher I have is like 52 overall.
Shot a line drive into center field.
Four seams all the way up at 100, a splitter at 91, and a slider at 89.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And that clips the inside
Fuck off. Oh my god, dude. So I think the play would be to a Campbell, maybe a Castillo. No. Castillo.
The 1-1. And that one off the
Outside on the
edge.
splitter. So Castillo, I don't want to throw him up against any lefties. So when we get to a portion of the lineup that's all righties, he'd be fine. Unless one of those top three are a switch hitter. Wait, that wouldn't matter. Never mind. It's just that Castillo's primary pitch is a slider. I don't want to use that against lefties.
And downstairs.
It's a little wily coming out of the pen here.
And he walked him.
Okay, 4-pitch walk. All right.
Maybe a little loss of focus on
Or
the
5-pitch
mound
walk,
right
I
there.
guess.
Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Let's go! Oh my god, that's huge!
Hernandez hits
Fuck
one out.
yeah!
They boost their lead.
Fuck
It's 6-1.
yeah!
One pitch,
Here we go.
one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make
Okay,
an
so this
impact.
helps the pitching situation a little bit. Going into this top half of the sixth, I was kind of thinking, okay, we'll get a couple guys' arms up, and we'll make sure that we have a pretty small window here. You know, like we're gonna get ready to take him out. If he can get through another inning, perfect. But one hit, two hits, we gotta get him out of here. With a 5-run lead, we have a little bit more wiggle room.
That one ripped.
Is that gonna go?
Back there. And that one's gone.
Back-to-back jacks! An achievement! 70 gamer score! Let's go!
It's 7-1.
Yes! Finally! Trammell with a 2-home run day. And there's nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. Woo! This feels good. This makes up for the embarrassment against Toronto and the disgusting game against Oakland. Let's go.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen.
We're going to bring in a new pitcher already, huh?
Martinez. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Ty France up next for the Mariners.
It was another slider that he left up in the zone. He was wily
First pitch, and
coming
that's
into
in
the
for a
game,
strike.
the last pitcher. Obviously, the walk.
And a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches.
Okay.
Down in 0-2.
Let's
He's
see.
gonna have to battle. Hope
4
he
seam
gets
at
some
94,
mistake.
slider at 82, sinker at 93, circle change at 89, cutter at 88.
Next offering is down low.
I mean, the first pitcher, he came in and 5-pitch walk and then left a couple of sliders hanging. And
Next pitch downstairs. And the count is even 2-2.
now it completely changes my pitching strategy. We'll be able to leave Kirby in here for... That was a strikeout. I was not looking for that right there.
And
Ugh,
he
I don't even think I took a bat off his
Frustrating
shoulder.
end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while.
That's all
You want
right.
to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Moore stands in now
God damn.
and watches strike one. Still only one out here in the inning.
Late on the sinker. Flexen and Campbell are waiting.
That misses. Ball one. And now 2-2.
Yeah, that it's a short strike zone, but a wide one.
And the right-hander deals. And
Ooh, got me
down
with that
strikes
slider
he
way
goes.
down in the
And
80.
there's 2 down.
Well, he didn't get the
Way
call on
too
the mound
early
the
there.
pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory.
Gonna be an out? Yes.
Tracks it down for the
Damn.
out.
Really late
And
on that one.
But the long ball was
I think
working
it's
in
still
this
all-
inning. Not once, but twice.
It's
now
all home
7-1.
runs today. 2 solos, a 3-run blast, and a 2-run blast. And an achievement to boot. 7 runs, 7 hits,
Top
1 error.
six. Here's Michael
So if we get through
Brantley.
Brantley and
He's kind of an
Alvarez,
outlier, especially when guys
I
are
will feel much
consciously
better about leaving
sacrificing
Kirby in
contact
here.
to deliver power.
But we're kind of at the point where it's like, okay, got to be attentive, but the margin for error isn't as
And
Jesus
that one
Christ.
fouled off.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly
Wow,
been hitting
okay.
the ball.
Is he
gap to
late
gap
on
or
all
out
of
the
this?
park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And the pitch. Next offering
That's
misses
fine.
down and
That's
away.
Margin for error, obviously, like much bigger now. I don't have to play so tight.
Blows the
There
high
we
heat
go.
past him. That's a strikeout.
And Kirby's hitting 97 on that
Velocity
fastball this
and
late into the
elevated
game. That's good
fastball,
shit.
Even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Yordan
68
Alvarez
pitches in the
getting
game
ready to
today.
hit. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers
Jeez Louise.
originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. Gonna count 1-2.
Oh,
Great deal. And you see Yordan Alvarez really emerging as that David Ortiz type of designated hitter. Even though he likes playing left field,
Damn it.
this is a guy that has become a true force in that position, if you want to call him the DH.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. And now it's filled up.
fuck off. Come on, man.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take
I
the
pitched
walk.
scared on that one. I didn't want to give up
Right
the.
there, or for
I didn't want to give up the no doubt blast.
with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Some like
Base hit. They get it in
really
quickly.
garbage.
So first and second, now one out.
Fuck me. God damn it. All right. Okay.
The first baseman.
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. Abreu struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
You're fucking kidding me. That is a strike, dude. Some of the shit you've been calling today? Come on, man.
Good eye in that spot.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses, and now 3-1. Righty delivers, and it's ball four. He missed down low.
You're fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Are you fucking kidding me? That is absolute fucking
Manager out
horseshit.
of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher for the Mariners.
All right.
Isaiah
Campbell is
Pena.
not being put into a great situation
This
here.
is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and
Okay,
easy
I gotta
out
settle
there.
down.
Still have to keep
I gotta
yourself
settle down.
sharp.
I'm so fucking irritated. That was a fucking strike. Okay, there we go. It's out. It's out. We need one pitch here, right? That's unbelievable. That pitch is that good. Okay. Nice and calm. We're relaxed. We're chill. We're not. We're,
In there for strike one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as
We're
a
good.
pitcher to
We're
get
good.
ahead in the
We're
count
good.
as he did right there.
One out, base is full. Next offering is downstairs. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. No advance, good job behind the dish. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Hernandez makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
that's maybe not exactly what I was looking
And
for, but
stepping
I
in for the
will.
Astros,
I will
Jeremy
take it.
Pena. First pitch just misses.
Come on.
Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear, and then went on to be a third-round pick for the Astros
Campbell,
in 2018.
I love you.
Tosses
I
to first.
love you,
And that
Campbell,
is
you
that.
absolute
That
blessing of a
situation
human being.
navigated to
I
perfection
fuck
by the
you,
Mariner bullpen.
game
8-9-1
itself,
scheduled in the
trying to
bottom of the
fuck me
sixth.
over like that.
It's the
God
Mariners
damn it.
7 and the Astros
Whew.
1.
Hopefully that's the worst we have to deal with. Campbell, let's go. Isaiah Campbell.
Welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh.
The catcher.
This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Martinez back to work. And first
Real late on
offering is
that.
fouled off.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he still strikes.
Oh, that's
for
a
his
bad
pitcher.
swing. Real late on
Around
that
the
cutter.
third.
Gross.
Bregman to first.
On the inside, I had
Down.
a strike
And
to
as
play
well,
with.
lots
Ugh. Okay, so let's warm up Castillo, and you know what? We will schedule him into the game.
Suarez.
Real big
Play
swing
for
on
the
a slider
third
there.
time as he comes up empty there. Next
Fuck.
offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. And that's
One ball.
outside.
2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Breaks his bat and pops it up.
So
Over
late
to
on that.
Abreu.
So
2 up, 2 down.
disgustingly late on that.
Next is the designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez. First offering, and it just misses. And that one missing.
Hopefully
low.
with Castillo, we can just face a bunch of righty hitters.
That's a strike.
That was
And that's
a
strike
real
one.
good, real hittable pitch right there.
And another ball.
This zone sucks.
And that's ball 4.
Well, drew a walk.
One
There.
of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Crawford measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. And that'll
That's a
get
single.
down
That's
for
a single.
base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
I'll take it. Crawford's having himself a good game. Crawford and Trammell both looking real good.
He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez in the dirt, blocked, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Home run double, 2 ribbies for Hernandez today.
And the 1-0. Now a screamer into the outfield.
Oh, that's such a good hit. Oh, that sucks.
That is the 3rd out of the inning. Mariners leave a couple, and they're on top 7-1. Pitching change here, Diego Castillo.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
I mean, how much more dotted could that have been? You kidding me? I mean, what the fuck? Where is your goddamn zone?
Top of inning number 7.
Oh,
Here's
shit,
the
8-9-1,
catcher,
damn
Mitch
it.
Garver.
That's all right.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
I am trying to
Shift
attack
on,
hitters.
gets right into it.
Slider has not been my friend, which means Castillo is maybe not the best play if I haven't been doing super well with the slider.
McCormick.
And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. First pitch doesn't
Come
find the
on,
zone.
that is... Game, why are you putting it there?
Strike on
That's
the
a
inside
98%, like, spot-on perfection pitch, and it's the outside. Fuck off.
corner. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield
That's
for a
a
knock.
poor decision on my part. That one is 100% on me. I threw that, and as I was winding up for it, I was
And
like,
next
why
to
am
hit
I...
For Houston, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 3. That one's in there. 0-1.
I took a sinker, and I put it toward the left side so that it, like, sunk into the middle.
McCormick at first, 1 gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
That one did not feel good. Did not feel good.
And that's outside.
A little surprised that it was 3 degrees to the
And a
left. Felt
pitch.
like I pulled it right, but
Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He wasn't even on the fucking bag.
Now batting, designated
First and second, one out. Michael Brantley up next for the Astros. That misses the zone. Ball one.
1-0.
One out. Runners at first and second. High fly ball, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two
He
down.
wasn't even on the bag. That should have been the inning end. God damn it. I tried to turn 2. I shouldn't have tried to turn 2. Shouldn't have tried to turn 2.
now batting, left field.
It was a slow chopper out to second.
Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the
He
stands.
missed that pitch. Holy
Makes
shit.
the catch, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 7-1.
We're getting a lot of breaks in our favor. Throwing high and tight like that to a dude with that fucking power
Back in a new
is...
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Man.
7th. Phil
Oh,
Mayton.
god damn it. We're only in the
And we all
7th
know
inning?
about his slider.
Fuck.
It's just
I thought it was the 8th.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Taylor Trammell now at the plate.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
That's
The Astros have
bullshit.
some
Bull
action in their
fucking
pen.
shit.
Blake
That has been a
Taylor
fucking
getting
ball
loose out there.
consistently throughout today. Fuck that garbage. 93 miles an hour is the high side of the fastball, 4-seam fastball. Slurve at 77, slider at 83, sinker at 92.
That clips the inside corner for a
I
strike.
mean, that's a dot. That's a
Down
that
0-2 in
pitch
the
number
count.
2. Fucking
I
great.
think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Okay,
Next offering is
fastball
fouled
high in the
back.
zone, late and fouled off.
Right-handed reliever. And that just misses.
That is a little
Hats off
surprising that
because I
that
don't
is a
know how you
ball.
take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one is lifted in the
Not
air.
a good piece of it, but just a little too far under it. That's all right.
McCormick pulls it
Kind of
in.
battled back
And
into the
there's
count
one.
and at least
As
kind of
good as
forced
he's
a
seeing
bit
the
of a
ball
mistake.
out of the
Didn't take
pitcher's
full
hand,
advantage of it.
Not hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
So we have Chris Flexen in the mound. We'll schedule him. And we will warm up Matt Brash for the 9th. That was a very aggressive. God candy! Give me your fucking body for cotton candy. I thought about it, but probably way too late on that.
Pitch misses, ball 2. Just missed. In the air, out towards left center. Stretches out
Damn.
and hauls it in.
Gotta
Just
love the
early on it.
over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
This one chopped to the ground, but
Oh.
foul. The 0-1. Base knock center field.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. The 1-0. And that one hammered.
Gone?
That's back.
Gone? Gone. Gone, baby, gone. Let's
He made him
fucking
pay for that
go.
one. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 9-1.
5 home runs in the game today. 9-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
2 outs, nobody on.
Fucking, we have
Raleigh
2
up next
errors.
For the Mariners. That misses, and it's 1-0.
I do think I bring in some other arms. I do want Castillo in for closer games.
And the righty deals. That one lifted to left. And an automatic
double.
as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 11-1.
Let's go. Fuck yeah. Let's go. What is happening in this game? That is 6 home runs. Another multi-run blast.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
This technically was a come from behind victory. We didn't have to come from behind very far, but
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Blake Taylor.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now here is Julio Rodriguez. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there.
I'm going to want some of these
Anytime
hits
you
in
go
another
the
game, I
other
feel.
way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
oh,
Swing
that
and
was
a
a
ground ball
bad
out to
swing.
short.
Late on the 2 seam.
They get the force, and that will end the inning. But the long
Can we
ball
replay
was
that?
working
Can we
in
look at
this
that?
inning.
Can we go to the
Not
headset?
once, but twice. We look ahead to inning number 8. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
Man, I feel like it's pretty rare that you see a team overcome 2 errors like
Back
that,
and a
but
new arm on the mound to
we're
start
doing
the
it.
8th. Chris Flexen.
And he's got a nice lead.
Chris
to
Flexen
work
doesn't have
with,
the best
so he should
numbers.
come in throwing strikes,
ERA is maybe a little
attacking these
high.
hitters.
He has a 5-pitch pitcher, 5-tool pitcher. Oh my God. Oh, come on. That is perfect, and that's the location? Come on, game.
Here's the second.
I am kind of curious. I mean, I'm sure it was actually an out, but... Oh, it was done. I mean, it was just out. Damn, look at that gap. Darn.
Basement, Jose Altuve. And a pitch. There's a strike.
I think we have 6 straight right-handed batters here.
I guess you'd say kind of what we
2 perfect innings and,
Well,
I mean, 2 no-hit innings at
looking
least.
at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score.
Wouldn't have to see
not
would
as
have to see another
lopsided
left-handed
as
batter,
this,
which would be good for me.
But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, throw to
That's
first, and he'll be safe.
I let off of it a little soon. Come on. And it was given like the 3rd error of the game.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, the throw to second.
There we go. There we go. I was gonna say, I said no hit, 2 no-hit innings. That's like that's a lot to go right for me. No hit, but giving up a hit, turning a double play, putting ourselves in the best possible position to not face the top half of that, or the top third of that order.
That one misses.
Which I imagine with the fact that we have so many right-handed starters. We'll see those 3 guys at the top of the lineup. I mean, you might even see those guys
Kicks and fires.
at top of the lineup throughout the series regardless.
And a good eye there.
Come on, man. Fuck.
And a base hit. So
I mean, that's
keeps the inning alive.
That's a good dive. I don't know. I maybe a little later on the stick there.
Pena up next for the Astros. To the right side. France steps on the bag, and the inning is over.
I feel there was one game, I want to say it was against Philadelphia, where we had a similar situation with like, yeah, we're giving up hits, but they're not really getting past a certain base. I know we've had the bases loaded a couple of times or close to loaded. I think they've had the bases loaded twice, and it very easily could have gone south. But you know, over the last couple innings, we've been able to keep them in check, and it's been real good. 6 home runs is also very, very helpful.
That's in there.
That's a 2-seam.
The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for
a little
second.
surprised that was not
Goes in
a
with
home
double.
run.
3rd hit for him today. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Trammell.
Nope.
Ground ball up the middle.
Will at least advance the runner.
In plenty
Not
of time
great,
at
though.
first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 23.
That's okay.
So up next,
Opportunity to drive in one more run here.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. On the ground, right side.
They're going to go for first base. That's fine.
There for
Ty
the
France will
out.
pick up a
Runners
ribby
split
and
from
will
third.
push the lead to
There
12-1.
manufacturing of a run after that double ground out to get
First
him
small
over,
ball
and then
run we've
ground
had
out to
of the
get
day.
him in.
Everything
Nice
else has
job to
been
get that RBI.
via the HR blast, home run blast.
And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So 2 down. A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses. Ball 1. A little bit low. Moore, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now snap throw to first. Moore back in standing.
His foot's not even on the bag. Get out of here.
Another move to first. And he's back again.
Boo! Boo!
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
And there he goes. So now 2 on.
Oh, okay.
And 2
Just
outs.
walked him anyway. Damn it! I was looking for a stolen base. Come on.
The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce.
Pretty good. I mean, pretty good timing. Just a little off the inside. All right, let's get 3 outs and get the heck out of here with an 11-run win. My God, 3 errors on the team. Ugh, gross.
All set to start the 9th. And
If that doesn't tell you how correctly everything went for me today, I don't know what does.
Flexen back to work.
The fact that we have committed 3 errors and still have an 11-run lead.
A cutter, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
I thought that was going to get real bad because that was not a great pitch.
And a pitch. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
It's a cutter right on the outside. Don't know that it's a strike if it goes.
Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second.
But I mean, right there, that's kind of emblematic of how this has gone. Like, give up a walk or a base hit to the leadoff runner or to a runner with 1 out. Or things start to get like a little wobbly. Able to, and not only giving up the hit or giving up the walk, but then falling behind to a 3-0 count or a 3-1 count. Unable to induce contact that gives me a double play. That is maybe not the best way to live, but we're making it work today.
And he pumps it a strike.
Nice to see that actually called a strike. So we'll change slider 12-6 cutter. Maybe we go a little cutter action out here. Suarez. It was a little bit tricky out there at third base for Suarez, but a great play to finish it off. We had some trouble at first and third today, but we did not have trouble with the long ball. Absolutely fantastic win in the City Connect uniforms. Good shit for the Mariners today. 12-1 off 15 hits. We committed 3 errors and left the base and had the bases loaded against us. At least once, maybe twice, and we were able to wiggle our way out of that scenario. That run, the 4-run inning that we had. I mean, obviously the I think it was a solo blast that tied it up for us. I guess it had to have been. I forget who it was. But as soon as I got that solo blast, I was like, okay, cool. Great. Like, it's an even game. I was a little nervous in the back of my head because I have had trouble, especially in, I think it was maybe that Oakland game. There have been a couple of games where we've had some big innings and then immediately given up those runs in the previous, or in the next half inning. And in the back of my head, in that bottom of the fourth, when we tied at the game at 1, I was a little worried. It's like, okay, some cushion here would be good. We're able to bump that up to a 4-run inning. We scored another 3 in the 5th, got quieted down in the 6th, but then 4 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th. That's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't always have to be those numbers, but scoring in half of the innings that we were at bat is solid. That's good stuff. I mean, granted, we only gave up 1 run, but if you have all of those innings and it's still a 6-1 game, 2 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, maybe a 2 in the 7th, a 2 in the 8th, something like that. You know, I think that equals 7, but you get my point. Consistent scoring throughout the game has been a problem. And it's good to get on the positive side here against Houston because they are a very good team. Eugenio Suarez, he is our player of the game, 2 for 4 with 2 home runs. If he touched the ball and if he hit it, it went deep and counted. I guess he could have grounded out. Doesn't matter. 2 for 4, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies, scored twice himself. Teoscar Hernandez with a terrific game himself. 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 doubles, knocked in 2, scored twice. Taylor Trammell also had 2 home runs, though he was a measly 2 for 5 with 2 long balls, 2 ribbies. He scored twice, and then Pollock 1 for 3 with a 2-run blast. Christian Javier, he gets the loss. Didn't pitch terribly. He pitched 4 innings of 5 hit ball, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 4 earned. I think he threw the slider up high 1 too many times, and I had missed it a couple of times. And I finally got a hold of one with Suarez and was able to knock in 3 runs. Kirby gets our win today. 5.1 innings pitched, gave up 5 hits, only struck out 1, walked 3, and those walks were pretty frustrating. 1 earned on that line, but when he exited in the 6th inning, the bases were loaded. I rolled the dice today, probably more than I realized, and got a lot to go right, especially the short hit into right field with a slow runner on third, and then able to get out of that jam with Isaiah Campbell. So a lot went right for us today. We're going to hope that this momentum, this rhythm continues through the weekend as we have 2 more games against the Houston Astros. Not anticipating or planning on a sweep, but a competitive series would be nice. It's the most runs we've scored all season, I believe. I think the previous high was like 10. Yeah, 10 against St. Louis. 10 against Colorado. We have a new high score, and it is 12. So there you have it. The Mariners victorious against the Houston Astros. Spencer, someone, that AA. Okay. Logan Gilbert is on the mound tomorrow. He's 1-2 with a 4.8 ERA, 4.80 ERA. He'll be taking on Lance McCullers Jr., 1-2 with a 3.49 ERA in Game 2 of this series. The Astros taking on the Mariners. They'll be wearing probably their seafoam green, and then we'll have that Sunday matchup as well. Texas, is coming into town on Monday. They're 3.5 behind us. We're 6-4 in our last 10. We gain a 3-game lead over the Astros, so we will have first place of the American League West, regardless of what happens in these last 2 games, which is nice, because if you saw down below, they were doing a playoff predictor, and they predicted us in last. So maybe they can reevaluate after the absolute spanking we gave the Astros today. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's game. I hope you enjoyed all the slamming, jamming home runs that we hit. The 70 gamer score that I unlocked. Let's go. 259,374 gamer score. What a cool guy. Hey, I appreciate it. Be sure to scroll down, subscribe for more. Ring that bell, and you'll be notified when I post new videos. And we'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. for Astros Mariners Game 2 live from Digital Seattle. Good sports. Go Mariners.